After I made my video on forgotten features of The Sims 2, I just kept noticing people talking about things they didn't know were possible in the game, little tricks that they never knew before. So I decided to make another video on it, as I was freshly full of ideas. So here are 10 more things that you maybe didn't know that you could do in The Sims 2. So the first thing I want to show you is actually the one feature that I had no idea was in the game until like a couple of months ago. When you send your sim to a community law, you don't actually have to pick a law straight away. You can just click on the name of the neighborhood or the subhood that you want to go to. Like I have Blue Water Village selected here. You can click accept and then your sim will start walking. You will get a loading screen to the neighborhood and then you will see the neighborhood screen. And you can pick any of the community lots from here. So this way going to community lots is a lot more like in The Sims 4. And although I do not find it particularly useful, I also think that it can add to the immersion. It can give you a bit more of that open world feel. Being able to imagine your sim actually leaving their house and then using the roads to go to the community lot that they're going to. So traveling is more than just a loading screen. So you know how in The Sims 4 you get all these added social interactions that can be helpful storytelling tools but otherwise are not really good for anything? Like sharing different types of stories with the other sim, discussing different things with them, asking them if they're a certain type of occult, all these things. Well, The Sims 2 is not this complex in terms of interactions, but it does have a next best feature that even I tend to forget. When your selected sim is talking to another sim, you can click on your selected sim and choose change topic. And that way you can direct them to talk about pretty much anything. Well, any interests that are in the game. I'm sorry, Malcolm and Isaac don't really seem to want to talk to each other. Oh well, I don't think anybody here really wants to talk to Malcolm. So if you choose another topic for your sims to talk about, like I'm going to choose fashion here, then speech bubbles related to the certain topic will start appearing above sims' heads. And that of course has an effect on your sims' relationship change. If they're talking about something that they both like, then they're game relationship. And if you're trying to get them to talk about something that the other sim doesn't like, then they will get a negative relationship change and they will stop talking. If you're in the neighborhood screen, you can click on this seasons icon up here and then you can change how seasons work in your current neighborhood. You get 4 seasons, season 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you can assign fall, winter, spring or summer to all of them. And this way you can create your very own custom climate for your neighborhood. Now let's talk about cheats some more, because I've met people who didn't know this. So when you open the cheat bar and type some really long cheat code in it, like bullprop testing cheats enabled true, and you are slow for typer as I am, it might be exhausting to have to type this in all over again when you want to turn the cheat off, for example. But you don't need to do that, because once you have typed in a cheat and you press enter, the next time you bring up the cheat bar and you press the up arrow key, then you will have the previous cheat you typed in. And you can easily just modify it true to false and press enter, and there you go. You can use up and down to navigate between all of the cheat codes that you have previously used in this gaming session. Another trick to know with cheat codes is that if you make a typo and mess one up and it brings up this expanded window, you don't have to fight with this for the rest of your gaming session. You can just get it back to the way it used to be. If you type X in it and press enter, it gets back and it will stay minimized the next time you bring it up as well, of course. This is like such a small thing, but it really used to bother me before I knew about it. If you're a builder, you probably knew about this, but I'm not, so I didn't for a very long time. If you're placing floor tiles and you want to put them diagonally, you can press Ctrl and F and then the tile becomes a triangle, 1/4 of an actual tile, and it will also cost about that much. Before knowing this, I used to always just use like walls and fences to get a diagonal divide in floor tiles. If you're smart enough, you can also actually save money with this. I also mentioned this in my video about cheats, but I felt like it was worth to mention here as well. If you put an item on a shelf or something of that sort, then you can press M on your keyboard, and that way you can switch the slots on the surface, like this. And whilst we're on the subject, look at what the bracket keys do to wall hangings. If you're looking for a quick way to find a friend or a partner to your sim who's at college, then you can click on the phone and choose call college, and from there you can call the campus directory. This will instantly give you a list of sims, a complete list of sims in fact, who live in all of the university subhoods that you have attached to your main neighborhood. And here's the real cheaty part. You can sort it by chemistry, so that the Sims that your Sim has the most chemistry with will be at the front. All you need to do is call them and start getting to know them. And this way you can find the perfect partner for your Sim in an instant. You can unlock special colors for your pets by having pets reach the top of their carriers. I'm not sure how many there are, if all of the carriers have one, but I do know that it's like game-wide. So you can give them to any pet you create and in any neighborhood, not just to the pets who unlocked it. Well, I only have this one right here, and this is like the first time I even see this, because I don't play with pet carriers almost at all. But this color looks so nice. I love it. Oh my god, I just love pets in The Sims 2 so much. Look at her little eyes. And that's all I have for you today. Did you know all of them? Did you know most of them? Do you have any more little known tricks that you want other people to know? Or any surprising things that you have learned recently? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I make Sims 2 videos and I upload at least once a week. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.